So, unpopular opinion, but I don't really think there was a point to making Dappa Hausa in this film. I don't think it added anything to the film. And if, in all honesty, I think it actually took away from the film because the guy is not Hausa and he can't really do a Hausa accent very well, okay? I caught him tripping up and slipping up so many times while watching this film. And like, I get it. If it was really integral to the film, like maybe the culture, whatever, like it was integral to the film for him to be Hausa, I would have understood it, but it wasn't. She should have just made him any other tribe, like any other thing, okay? But in any case, this film basically is about, I guess, Dappa is this like huge like tech guru guy that owns a company or whatever. He got involved with some shady people, and ends up getting shot. And Pamela finds him after he's been shot, takes him to the hospital, basically essentially saving his life because if she didn't do that, he would have died, right? So he feels indebted to her, so she comes to check in on him, and then when he's recovered and gets discharged, she goes and he comes and checks on her. So like, they're starting to build like some sort of friendship, but she has a male best friend, who's Victory Michael on the left hand side, and he's not a fan of the guy. Okay, he's like, listen, this guy just got shot. He has shady history. Like, you really don't need to be mingling and making friends like that. I get his point. Okay, I get where he's coming from, but she's like, oh, he's a really nice guy. Let's not judge him. You never know what's going on. Blah 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 blah. So I mean, it's basically the movie of like, now that these people who obviously were trying to kill Dappa realize that he's not dead, he's alive, not only do they try to start coming after him again, they start coming after Pamela. Now, what's the reason they're coming after Pamela? Like, all she did is save a life. Like, she's not involved in this, right? Why are they coming after her now? And, he feels like the only way to put an end to this is to try to stop these people, like get evidence and rat them out so the justice can be served, basically. Are they able to do that? What happens? The end. Now, I would probably give this movie like a 5, maybe a 4. It wasn't terrible. I just wasn't a huge fan of it. Like, I just feel like the storyline execution wasn't the best. The plots, the acting, I wasn't really getting chemistry vibes between Pamela and Dappa. They kind of tried to bring some awkward romance in the last 5 minutes of the film, as they always do. I felt like it had gaps, holes. It didn't flow properly. They focused on the wrong things of the film. Like I said, what was the point of making Dappa Hausa and putting him through that stress unnecessarily? I don't know. The film was just there for me, honestly. I wasn't a hugest fan. It's something I would watch in the background on 1.5, 1.75 when I may be doing dishes. Honestly, to be honest, I really think y'all can skip this film if we're talking about film quality and depth and the actual, like, how good the film was. I really think y'all could skip this film. But if you're a fan of Pamela, you're a fan of Dappa, go ahead. Some might like it. I wasn't the hugest fan of the film.